I have to admit, um, I started just to have just another day, et cetera, et cetera. As always, if anybody hear this, I want to say thank you for anybody who would hear this, and if you can do anything with it, if it helps in any way, um, more than grateful. I mean, I'm glad if I can help. Bottom line, um, it's obvious when a person has talent or don't have talent. Now, as I've said over and over, I'm not a YouTuber and all of that, and I know I don't have talent. I don't have talent. So anyway, with that said, but I also know with the motto I have that, as I've said before, life within itself is nothing more than time, and time will show, or time will determine all things. Time will show the world if you're a person who has talent. Now, why I'm saying this is it's going all around the internet. Young lady, she was in Trinidad and she used the bathroom in the wrong place. Um, she doesn't have talent. And the reason I say that, we've been seeing her on the internet now 4 years easy. And she she's overweight, unattractive, and she, like a lot of others like her, will say they have a man or whatever, but nobody ever seen them with anybody. And that's fine. If she meets somebody or whatever, that's fine. The thing is, though, the only guy she can get, no rich guy will talk to her. We'll put it that way. No rich guy's going to talk to her. Just like no rich woman's going to talk to me, or any woman's going to talk to me, no rich guy's going to talk to her. We'll put it that way. But let her tell it. She meets men who are six-figure or more. Bottom line, my question is, I was explaining to someone the other day, my therapist or some kind of therapy or whatever I was going through. Um, you can't, or at least I don't see how I can be an influencer if I've done nothing that will influence you, or done nothing that's influencing. I mean, it's really hard to say. It's just that I know who I am. I'm poor, I'm old, I'm broke, ugly, et cetera, et cetera. And it's not like I'm trying to talk about myself to sympathy or whatever. Before there was the internet and all of that, I knew I was ugly. I mean, going all the way back to 1972. Okay? So now, with that said, I'm still here though. Regardless of what I look like, Jesus Christ is real. But I'm not a preacher, or teacher, or anything like that, just an old man. With that said though, you don't see a lot of 60-year-old men, regardless of what race, creed, or color, getting on the internet and just trying to do anything in order for attention. And we have to be honest, there are a lot of women well, not a lot. Let's just say there are a few women like the lady who was in Trinidad and she did what she did. And I know if anybody see this, they're going to know who I'm talking about. We do have to get, or not, we have to tell the truth. We have to call out the truth. Just like and that'll be in another video, when people talk about feminism today. I remember 1971. I remember when Miss Steinem burned her bra. What they wanted then was just equality. This thing today where women say you got to pay for, You got to pay her rent. You got to pay her lights. You got to, well, you just got to pay for her life so she will just talk to you. Come on, ladies. Are you crazy? That the robots are going to be walking down the robots are already walking down the assembly aisle. So if a man can turn around and pay whatever one time and never deal with a woman again and keep his peace of mind, ladies, you've already lost. And I know a lot of ladies going to say, well, that person's with a robot, la, la, la. Like I explained to Kendra G, when I was a kid in the 60s, it wasn't that easy, okay? Well, even today, life can have its ups and downs. But I survived the 1960s. So if I decided to if I could ever afford a robot and get one, and decided to get one, yeah, you're probably going to call me all kind of names. But guys, may I say something? There were people calling me names before a lot of you were born. Okay? Okay? With that said, I just want to say, if a person is talented, it shows. But when a lady is not talented, there again, it shows. And that's what's so sad about the times we live in today. You take a lady like the lady in Trinidad, someone would ask, why do people entertain her? What kind of influence does she have that is positive? Because I personally, in the past 4 years, haven't seen anything positive, nor talented, Like I say, I don't have talent, but I'm sure, and I don't mean to be rude, because like I said, I'm old, I'm ugly, I got this beard and all of that. With all of that, I really do feel I have more talent than the young lady. But I'm not here for a talent show, et cetera, et cetera. It's just, I don't know, today was one of them days. I was talking with a friend of mine, and he said, do something. So this is it. Anyway, I don't know if this helped or whatever. But really, I just say, let's tell the truth. That's all. Anyway, as always, hope I'm not too ugly, and love you all. Bye-bye.